you have infectious energy. Where do you draw all this energy from? Is there a reservoir somewhere where you can actually draw it from? I've always heard this. So that's why I wanted to share with you all that how can you actually also increase your energy in 3 simple hacks. Now, before I tell you that, I want to tell you a little story. Way back in 1998, I used to work for this company called Trigent. And I remember one of the project managers who was pally with me, who was actually kind of a default mentor to me. He took me aside in one of the conference room, closed it, and he had a very serious look on his face. And he said that, look, Kapil, you do good work, you're contributing. But one of the things that I've heard from other project managers with whom you work is that you have a very high energy and you need to tone it down. Now, even when I'm speaking like that, it actually feels down. I start suddenly feeling down. So any which ways, he goes and says that, in corporate world, because high energy is usually treated with, high energy is treated with scorn because people feel this person doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just jumping around. And there are very few people who have very high energy but are able to contribute massively, which just didn't make sense to me back then, or it doesn't make sense to me today as well. So as somebody who always had high energy from being the little kid on the street and running around and doing stuff to actually today, 31 years of adult life, I have done it and I have taught it. So I just want to talk about 3 hacks that you can also implement in your life, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter what is your current state in life, but it will work only if you want your energy to go up. So if you're ready for that, here it goes. And I know, by the way, before we start, that some of them will not immediately make sense to you. Some of them will look mundane, but trust me, if you implement these, your energy level will go up. Promise you that. And if it doesn't, send me a note and I'll tell you how else you could do that. But it will. The first hack, listen to me carefully, is that notice the little details and fall in love with the process. What does it mean? What it means is that you could be doing something simple such as cleaning utensils. Like, if you're in India, you're probably not cleaning utensils. Maybe COVID is making you do that. But if you're here in Australia, you're doing all that stuff. Notice the little things. Notice the way you're doing it. Notice the scotch bite or whatever. Notice the little things. You could be cutting a tree in the backyard, or you could be taking out some flowers or whatever it is. Just notice the little things. Immerse into the details. What it will do, it will make you fall in love with the stuff, and the energy will suddenly go up. Because you know what? When we are in love, when we like some things, our energy is automatically up. It's very hard to actually like something and feel like sit like that. Your face will be different. You will have a smile on your face, and that will immediately up your energy. So the hack number 1 is notice the little details and fall in love, or rather allow it to make you fall in love with the stuff that you're doing. Second, find a way to contribute. Just a few days back, we met with few friends in a very big park, and I started noticing all these little birds and the pigeons out there, and we had this banana, so the banana peel was there, and I wouldn't throw it outside because that's not the right thing to do anyways. But what I did was that I took a small knife, which it was all like whole day stuff, so we had all the eating stuff. So I took a small knife and started cutting on small pieces of banana, and I started feeding it off to the bird at a distance so that they don't immediately come around and flock around us and bother us. And as I'm doing it and people are talking and I'm doing this stuff, I'm contributing in my own little way. My friend sitting there said, "Hey, I know you for 12 years, but you always find something to do. Like, there's so much energy inside you, you always find something to do." And it's always, in the beginning it used to be annoying, but and then it became amusing. And now I'm filled with amazement and surprise about how is it that you always find something to contribute. So that's where it is coming from. He helped me articulate it that, what I have, what can I do with that? If I have something, I have banana peels, what do I do with that? I can do this particular stuff. So you always find something to contribute and your energy level will go up. That's the hack number 2. So remember, the first one is notice the detail and allow yourself to fall in love with the process. Second, find something to contribute. What you have, what you can do with that. And third might surprise you. But third is something that I have implemented obviously in my own life, but I've seen it getting implemented hundreds of times with people that I work with. Third is stand tall. Like really, your physiology matters. It is very difficult. It's actually almost impossible to actually be excited about something and your body be like that. And I'm really excited. It's impossible, in fact. You try and do that, you feel down. The moment your voice tone goes down, the moment you sit low, and the moment you are basically sitting without energy and sitting back, your energy won't be up. You will not feel great. But whereas if you stand taller and walk taller and walk faster, your energy will just go up. So trust me, the last one may look like a very simple thing, but I've done it gazillion number of times with people. Just the process of standing taller, walking faster is going to make you feel amazing. It's going to make you feel more connected with the world around you. Just walking a little faster. In fact, as per a study, people who walk faster typically get 25% more money in their jobs and they're happier. Why? Why does it happen? We're not going to get into the explanation of that because these are hacks, simple hacks that you implement. But if you implement these hacks, I promise you, and I kid you not, your energy level will go up. People will start noticing you much, much, much more. So go ahead and implement it and it will actually change your life.